I often get asked what is the best time to trade for a new or part-time trader. Today we're going to break that down. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to be notified as soon as a new video hits. Do you like to trade mornings or afternoon? I'd like to know. Comment below and say morning or afternoon. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the trading day as well as kind of give you an idea of what I think after years of mentoring new traders are the best times of the day to trade. If you've looked at some of my history, I was a part-time trader for the first 5 or 6 years of my career, and I really had to focus on specific times of day because I had a business, I had commitments, I had family, and I kind of worked out a strategy that worked well. Let's start out with outlining the trading day and the periods we're going to talk about. You've got pre-market, you've got the morning, the afternoon, and then after hours. So you've got pre-market and after hours, which are times that I recommend avoiding as a trader, except for some kind of outlier situations. Every now and then there might be a stock that's so attractive in pre-market that you feel like you have to trade it. But typically pre-market is a time to watch, prepare, make your notes, build your watch list, and get prepared for the day. Then after hours, after 4 p.m. Eastern, I say beyond just extreme outlier situations, after hours should be avoided. You will see some of the craziest moves. Stocks rocket straight up, but then go all the way back down and even go red. I would very much caution you to avoid after hours and then use pre-market for preparation. Pre-market is 4 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Eastern. So those are the times to avoid. When are we going to actually trade, you might ask? Let me give you my 2 favorite times. The first time is 9:45 a.m. Eastern. Now, I will say this, these are windows, okay? Even though I say 9:45, it sounds a very precise time. There's a window of opportunity there. It could be 9:36, it could be 10:15 a.m. But what the idea, the concept is waiting for the market open to shake out, we call it. If you're new to trading, you might not know what I mean. If you've been around, you know that at 9:30, when that bell rings, stocks get very whipsaw, chop, 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 chop. Then, whether it be an uptrend or a downtrend, about 9:45, they start to stabilize and start making some sort of trend. I watch every market open. In StocksToTrade Pro, we do a live webinar every single day where you see me and we break down the market open, but very seldom are we pressing those buttons at exactly 9:30. We let the trade shake out, we let the trend form, then we look for that 9:45 move. And my favorite pattern is that big pre-market gainer that has news, and you see over and over again, these stocks will dip into the open. Then they can reclaim into that 9:45, 10 a.m. window. And the nice thing about that is you've got a clearly defined stop loss. You're basically buying the breakout on the pre-market lows. Stock, if you're trading a momentum stock and it takes out the morning lows, you need to stop out. I love clearly defined stop losses. They tell you if you're still in this stock, you're crazy. That's what I like about that morning low. Then my second favorite time to trade is the 2 p.m. window. Again, it's a window. But what we see as day traders, we see a lot of these stocks that are above VWAP or below VWAP. And that gives you a great trade, whether you're long bias or short bias. And I think back to when I was a part-time trader, I didn't trade even that 9:45 window. I had a business, I had things to do. I would watch all pre-market, make my plans. The majority of my trades were those late day fades. This is we're going back a few years now when it was, we were looking to short sell a lot of these momentum breaks late day. And I love that stock that was up early in the morning. I write it in my log, I go about my day, take care of business, come back late day. And if that stock is fading under VWAP, you look to short that with risk on the VWAP reclaim. So now we've got a clearly defined entry as well as a stop, and then the goal would be that all-day fade and then the next day gap down that you would cover into. Remember, with short selling, you can make money when stocks go down. Now, these days, kind of post 2015, 2016, I look to flip that chart upside down, and I love that big gainer early that maybe you didn't take in the 945 window. It's held above VWAP, which is volume weighted average price. We talk about it a lot. Check out our other videos. But it's above VWAP into the 2 p.m. window, gets a volume spike. That is a consistent setup that we look to trade literally every day. We call it the VWAP hold high of daybreak. Great, consistently repeatable setup. And as I mentioned, it gives you a clear risk. If you don't have a stop, if you don't have a point where you're going to take that loss if the trade doesn't work, it's not a trade. You're just hoping for the best. And on this setup, if that stock fails to break out on the day, breaks back below VWAP, it's now bearish. You stop out, you move on, you look to make the next trade. So, in summary, watch in pre-market. Watch closely in pre-market. But if it's not like amazing news, be patient. Wait. Wait for that dip and rip. Wait for that new high break around that 945 window. Then, middle of the day, lots of times, stocks get a little choppy, but watch, prepare, and get ready for that 2 p.m. window. So my two favorite times of the day, 9:45 and 2 p.m. Thanks for watching our video. Be sure to comment below with any trading related question. We love answering your questions. Also, like and share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to be notified as soon as our next video hits. And if you're looking to expand your trading knowledge, don't forget to check out all of our other videos, and be sure to click the trial below. Check out StocksToTrade. I think it is one of the best, most rapidly advancing softwares out there. Be sure to check out our trial.